Oh my gosh, that looks so good.
Hi, everybody. I'm Dr. Venus Opal, and welcome to my big reveals. Do you like my hair? It comes all the way down. It's so long, right? It's so long. Check this out, check this out, check this out. Look at this. Can you see it?
Oh my gosh, it looks
Is that dope? It's my whole back.
wow.
Hi, Patricia. Hi, everybody. I am so enamored with my hair. I'm so annoyed that I couldn't get the Facebook thing to work. That's okay. We'll record it. Oh, God. Yeah, we'll record it. We will just post it afterward. It's fine, God. No problem. Hi, everybody. I'm so glad you're here. Hey, Jocelyn. Woohoo! Hey, Shelly. Hey, Alana. Yay, T. Okay. And maybe I'll try again, and maybe it'll try. I don't know. It's just doing. I don't want to fight with it again. But I'm gonna try. Welcome everyone. This is Dr. Venus Opal. Thank you so much for being with me. Me and Facebook have been fighting, and I lost the round, and that's okay. So I'm gonna try again, and it's okay if it doesn't work because we have this one. We have it recorded. So sometimes technology just does this thing, and I thank you for your grace and mercy with me as it prepares itself. And prayerfully it'll come through, and if it does, we can include other people. If not, it just be us. But I'm not a quitter. I'm not a quitter. But I love my hair.
Beautiful.
So I'm gonna leave it up.
Beautiful.
If it comes on. If it doesn't, it'll be fine. So welcome everybody. So there's so many. Oh, hi everybody. You see. Hi Patricia. Thank you. Let's see. Look. Hey Francesca. Hey Janita. Yay! I got Facebook friends. Okay. So what we're doing today is I have some amazing reveals for you, right? And the first one is my new look. And I've been going to the gym, so I got muscles. Still not mature about this. Am loving my hair. I still have my mohawk, but I got a design on the side, you know, so you can see the cut in. And I got it laid out. I got it permed so it lays down pretty. And I still have my hair natural, but I love the contrast, and it definitely films me out. No, thank you. I appreciate it. So I'm excited for my new look. And I want to include you on a series of reveals that are coming back here now. So, okay, let me see. So I wrote them down. So I want to forget what I wanted to say. And okay, so before I do that, let me just make sure I introduce myself because people who see with this won't know me. Dr. Venus Opal. And I am very happy that you're here and that you'll be watching later. I know I'm gonna do it different this time. I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. Okay, watch. So I'm doing a reveal. I'll tell you all about me in my reveals. Okay. So the first big reveal is this one. But my look, AT. Very excited about that. The second one is, you may not know this. So people who are new to me, y'all know me from Defy Impossible, and you know me from Black Woman Millionaire, Millionaire Mentor, and all that kind of stuff. Well, I have created a new company, and it's called Venus Opal Enterprises, Inc. It was born on January 6, 2020, and it's a new era. Like the decade's over. I'm in a new space. I'm creating my life as an artist, and thank you very much, Kalina. I appreciate that. And I wanted to create a new business entity that was a match for the future I'm living into, for my destiny, not from my past. And so I had fulfilled the Defy Impossible. Ain't nothing more you can do. You know what I'm saying? I had to fight impossible from the streets to Stanford to multiple seven-figure earner. That, you know, that's what we do, right? So I'm really creating space, energetic space, business space, to have my own clothing line. Happy has his own clothing line, to have endorsements, to have sponsors, to paid speaking, touring, live events, concerts, like really creating an umbrella organization, entity to live into. So I'm sharing that. Very excited about that. That's just something I want to tell you about. And okay. Okay. And here's the third thing. Thank you, Jocelyn. I'm glad you're here. And what I wanted to also share with you, many of you knew me. Thank you, Alana. I love you for being here. Many of you met me over the last 8 years, okay? So I was a tenured professor before I became an entrepreneur, right? And for 6 of those 8 years, I focused specifically on Black women breaking their first million, okay? So I was known as the Black Woman Millionaire Mentor. And I haven't really been I couldn't think of anything else I want to be known for because I so love being that. But there's a new expert title in town, and you will be the first to hear about it. So what I'm going to ask you to do is mark your calendars. Mondays at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, okay? I'm going to release my new podcast. It is coming, it is here. And the title of the podcast, wait for it. Okay. I'm tickled. The title is Hot Mess Millionaire. What do you think? I'm looking at the chat. Thank you, Shelly. Do you like it? Isn't it, Francesca? It's perfect for me. It is. It's so good, right? And let me tell you why, all right? I truly am a hot mess on a good day, right? I needed an umbrella that was big enough for me to be my whole self, right? To be wounded and wealthy, to be vulnerable and brave, to be street and Stanford, to be rich and gives no fucks, right? And where you're and I've moved into this energetic or spiritual, you know, and I feel I'm so God guided, right? I don't move until I can hear Spirit tell me what I'm doing, right? It's a very different way of living. It's not living like I know. It's living like I trust. And so with Hot Mess Millionaire, it gives me a lot of room to be my toes. I kink, queer, talking shit, cursing, crying, praying at the same time as a hot mess. And anyone can be a hot mess, right? But it's so me, and I'm so messy in the best possible way. And I'm a millionaire. I mean, so it's kind of like B. You can't keep ignoring that. All right, you can't keep ignoring that. And so I think, thank you, this is beautiful. No, I appreciate it. I think that because I was so committed to surrendering the past, that I kind of threw out the baby with the bathwater. And I didn't want anything from my previous existence. I mean, literally, I'm selling my last house in Dallas right now because I don't want nothing from that life. I'm evolving into the evolution of my spirit and my soul. And it shows up in my money, it shows up in my relationship, it shows up in my life, right? So Hot Mess Millionaire is my new expert title, and I love it. And I hope you do. I think it's cool. And so the podcast is called Hot Mess Millionaire, right? And so what I'm going to do on Mondays going forward, so mark your calendar, make sure you follow me, make sure you join my list, get ready, right? I'm going to start this Monday, just so you know, right? And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a Facebook Live for maybe 10, 15 minutes. And once we have, well, maybe depends on how I feel. And once the podcast is all set up the way I want it, because I want pretty graphics, I'm into cute. Okay, thank you, yay. Once the podcast is set up and the show is set up, we'll move from live to the podcast, right? And I haven't figured it all the way out, but I'm gonna start off with Facebook Lives this Monday because it's time. It's time, okay? And I feel good about it. I don't feel worried about it. You know, I feel like I'm doing exactly what God wants of me. And and learning a lot. And I'll talk to you about that in a moment, but I want to get my reveals in early because I want to introduce you to an extraordinary Black man. And I'll do it in a moment. Hey, Star! Hi, Mama! Yay! I couldn't get the Facebook thing to work, so I'm glad you came through. Thank you so much. I love you back, Star. Thank you so much. So I'm going to introduce you to an extraordinary Black man who has made this been such a gift to my life, to me as an artist, and I'll tell you about that in a minute. And I also have two young women I want to introduce you to because they helped me, and I want you to know what it's like to be loved for no reason, right? So I'm gonna do that, and I also make sure you know, for those of you who don't know, and even if you do know, you need to get in the room for the Raw Truth Book Tour. Everything that I'm manifesting, literally, everything that I'm like, manifesting, allowing, receiving, calling forth, came because I was willing to tell the truth to myself first. And I'm at a place where I actually don't work. I don't do anything. Things literally come to me. Let me tell you what else. No, I'm gonna wait until I introduce my guest and then I'll tell you with him, and then you'll understand how badass what I'm gonna tell you is. Let me write this down because I want to forget it. I almost forgot it. Okay. And I have some breaking news that I will share when I introduce my guest, right? But I want you to come to the tour, okay? I want you to get your bloody ticket and get to a tour stop. It would be great if you could be with me in Santa Monica, but if you can't, I have 7 more stops, okay? And I was looking at, okay, what the hell? Because I see you coming, I know, and the thing is, I know how this works, because normally we wait till the last minute, I get that, and some people want to buy tickets at the door, I don't like that, but if you come to the door, and you don't have a ticket, you're gonna pay double. And I don't want you to go through all that. So don't, because I know people are gonna come at the last minute, they're gonna get in, and I'm like, why do y'all take me through this? So I'm gonna type in, what is it, raw, I do it, rawtruthbook.com/tour. Okay, I'm encouraging you to get your ticket now. If you get your ticket now, I will include, and I was thinking about what would be useful, right? I have this thing that I'm going to be doing with my book. Oh, no, another thing, another reveal. My bestseller campaign is starting on the 13th. Okay, and I brought on a team to take care of that for me because I'm so over here in artist world. But it's just going to be so good. Anyway, so if you haven't got the book, you can get the book on Amazon, Raw Truth, A Pimp Our Diary, or and get it on tour and get it autographed by me because I want to bring some copies. But I want to make sure you're aware of that because once that's the bestseller, which it's going to be by the end of next week probably, I'm looking at, oh my God, I have 2 bestsellers. Kind of cool ass, kind of badass. But I wanted to say this to you. You've been walking with me for a while. Some people have been walking with me for 8 years, right? Some people have been walking with me for 10. And it took everything to get here. It took everything. I literally dismantled my life. I was thinking, how can I help you understand what I'm doing? Because you're watching me manifest. You don't realize that, but everything that I'm doing is something that was brought to me, not something I went after, okay? And that's a different kind of existence. That's a different kind of ease. That's a different kind of grace. That's a different kind of effortless influence. You can't get there until you tell your truth, until you start speaking the truth. And I'm modeling it for you, okay? I want that for you. And I want to show you how to turn your pain into money. It's really kind of, it's you'd be surprised. And I don't know how else to say it to you except for get in the room. Because on the book tour, I have the book signing, I have the book workshop, and I'm going to be revealing, I got to tell you this, another reveal, I forgot about this, on Thursdays. It won't happen this week, it'll happen the following week. On Thursdays, I'm going to start having a category of 1 masterclass. It's going to be at noon on Mondays. And I'm not doing that this week. That'll get out next week because I got to get my show done and my tour started. But what I'm being with is there's a business behind the manifesting. And you need to know both. You need to know how to turn your pain to purpose, but you also know how to turn your pain into profit. And I have mastered that shit, okay? And I'm gonna be teaching how to do that during the workshop. And I'm gonna start teaching, I should say teach, I'm gonna start sharing the whole notion of category of one. Don't be the best, be the only. And how you can do that starting from where you are, okay? But I'm gonna deep dive in that during the Truth Tour at the Wealth Workshop. So you can come for me, but I want you to come for you because you can have a whole different life if you learn these principles. And that is something I'm encouraging you to do. So please go get a ticket or two. And I'm gonna tell you this, because I'm gonna invite some of your ladies on. You can, if you can't make it to San Diego, if you can't make it to Santa Monica, send somebody else. Holler and preach. You can always gift the ticket to somebody you know who will benefit from my word. Okay, you can bring your sister, you can bring your mom, you can bring your boo, you can bring your man. Don't bring kids under 18 because I curse like a sailor. I'm mindful because Facebook is mad at me from that, but I do. So what I'm saying is, you can always give, you can pay it forward. If you can't get to a tour stop, then send somebody who would benefit. Someone who's business minded, someone who has a destiny on them. Okay, so that's my stand in the matter. That's my request, and I trust your judgment. If it doesn't resonate with you, don't come. But if it does, the rooms are limited intentionally. So I'm inviting you to get in down more as you go up. So with that being said, and if you go ahead and register while we're on this live, are you with me for the next 30-ish minutes? I am going to include for you my Money Mogul Fundamentals Formula. It is one of my best sellers. It's a $7,500 value, and you will get that. Okay? No, I'm not playing with y'all. You got to get your money right. You can't be free if you don't have your own money. I can't talk to you about freedom if you don't have your own money. So, and I'm a money girl, so I mean, So I want to include that, but it's only when you invest in yourself, get the ticket before I get off this live. And otherwise, you just get the regular ticket. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm saying that I think so too. I'm with y'all. I think I'm a fucking savage at this, but mere details. But you want to get, if you want that particular gift, you want to know about. You have to take decisive action. You have to be a person who takes action. If you don't take action on something like this, how are you going to take actions on your dream? How? I don't see how that's going to work, right? So, and when you do, just type in so I can see it. So I'm looking at the chat. I'm in. Okay, then I'll know. I'll be like, yeah, and then I'll know, and then my team will be able to send you Money Mogul. Now I will say this: buying a ticket and showing up are not the same thing. Okay, there's car background noise. I don't have a car, Shelly. Hold on, let me put my earbuds on because I don't want you to miss anything. Okay. Okay, can you hear me better? I hope this is better. If you you say someone has background noise. Okay, got it. Let me go mute people so you don't have to deal with that. Honey Bear, is there anybody who has, no one, everyone's muted. Okay. So what I'm gonna do now, I hope that's clear for everybody. Okay. I'm gonna come back over here and I'm gonna introduce my guest. And I'm gonna tell you how awesome he is. First of all, he's beautiful. I don't like people who aren't pretty. He's gorgeous, all right? And he is my director for the Raw Truth performance of Pimp Daughter's Diary. And he's just absolutely exquisite. He is. So I'm gonna introduce him to you, and I'm gonna let him introduce himself because he's a Renaissance man. Like, he is so talented and brilliant. He's part of my tribe on so many levels. So I'm gonna introduce you to Nicholas Few, and I'm gonna make him a host so he can be with me. Okay, yes. And I'm going to undo his video. And Nick, I need you can you undo your video, Nick, and your mute button so people can see you? Nicholas, I know you're here. Okay, He just went away. Technology. All right, fine. We'll let Nick come back. While Nick comes back, is Jocelyn here? And is I'm going to bring up Jocelyn and I got to get my other lady. I think it's Nova, Dr. Nova. Let me see if they're here. If you're here, Dr. Nova, and if you're here, Jocelyn, I'm gonna promote you to panelist. That's Jocelyn, and where's Dr. Nova? I know I saw her. Oh, come on. Oh, I think yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna bring on two amazing women because you need to know how awesome they are, and I have them for multiple reasons. Where did Dr. Nova go? Where did Dr. Nova? I saw her. I could do it. I believe in me. Y'all send good juju. Send good juju. Send good text. Y'all can write in the text because I want to send me love. Don't just listen and help. Where did she go? Oh, here she is. Okay. Found this. Okay. Perfect. Okay, great. So I'm gonna ladies, can y'all turn on your cameras and unmute yourselves? So I see Jocelyn. No, Dr. Nova, can you do the same? Can you turn on your cameras, please? I hear something happening. I just can't see anything. So I can unmute you, Dr. Nova, but what I'm looking for is your picture. You have to cut on your video, please.
It won't let me cut my video on.
How dare it?
It says the host has stopped it.
Okay, that's not me. Okay, then, so not a problem. We roll with things. Okay, great. So this is Jocelyn, and I wanted y'all to meet her. Jocelyn, how long have you been part of my world, part of my tribe?
Over 2 years.
Okay.
Because I actually met you when you did a tour stop in Dearborn.
Dearborn, which part? What time is that?
It's next to. It was probably just Detroit. We'll say Detroit.
Okay. Okay. Great.
Michigan.
Okay. Thank you. I don't know where I've been. Okay. So Jocelyn's been with me for 2 years, and when I was sick, when I had my emergency hysterectomy, some of you know about it. I'm just repeating it in case people don't know it. And I was going through everything. Like literally, I had dismantled my entire life, burnt it to the ground. Jocelyn has consistently, almost daily, sent me love notes, videos, words of encouragement. Just, she has been so loyal to me, right? And I wanted y'all to meet her and know about her. So Jocelyn, can you tell them a bit about what you do so that they'll get a sense of who you are as a person?
Actually, I am a new clinical psychologist, and I actually do home-based therapy with children and teenagers. One of the things that drew me to Dr. Venus is that she was just so real, and she had such a heart for people. And you know, at that time, it was, like she said, primarily Black women, and just the fact that she wanted to encourage us. And she was so real. She was so authentic. And I'm like, wow, just to kind of like be in the room with her, not even having an expectation at that time that I would connect on such a visceral layer with her. But then once I met her and listened, set up under her words, I was like, it would be so kind of like really cool to kind of get to know her as a friend. But then it's like, what the coolest thing was, she actually followed me on Instagram, and I'm like, OMG, really? I mean, because at that time, you know, in my like real life, it's like I don't know any millionaires, and for me to just have that someone of her caliber, sort of like, I want to be your friend, I want to follow you. I mean, you guys probably don't even know how touching and humbling that was for me. That, you know, out of all the people of influence that she knows, that she's like, wow, something about this woman I kind of like want to follow her.
You have a good heart.
And then the thing, and the thing for me was, because she was talking about how, she never got that unconditional love. She was always kind of like carrying people. She was always the one filling everybody else's glass. And I was thought, what about if I just filled her glass? I don't want anything from her, simply but to be her friend. And how can I let her know that there's no ulterior motive, but just to keep being authentic and just keep giving her unconditional love and regard.
Beautiful.
So yeah, that's kind of like it in a nutshell.
Well, so the reason why I wanted to have you be here today is I wanted to tell you, I'm sorry we can't see you, but I wanted to say thank you to you publicly.
Thank you.
No, it's a big deal. And the reason I want to share that with everybody is because you never know whose life you're going to save. You really don't. You don't know what people are going through, right? I've chosen to live my life out loud, but not everybody does, right? And what I wanted to say to you, Jocelyn, is that your words and your posts and your love notes have helped me in moments where I didn't see how to get up off the floor. I couldn't see how to get off the floor. And each time I got a love note from you, and this consistency of it, I started to look forward to them, right? And so what I wanted to do was acknowledge you. And the way I'm going to acknowledge you is to actually gift you a VIP ticket to the tour. And we talked about this. So it's not this. I want y'all to know, I've already talked to her about this. I'm going to gift her a VIP ticket to, I believe it's the Chicago tour stop.
Yes.
Okay. And I want y'all to be clear about something. God, help me say this right. Please help me. When you empower somebody else, it's an act of love. Now, people may not always hear it or understand it, but you know what you're doing, right? I think it's important that we lift as we climb, that we pay it forward, that when someone has fed us spiritually, you tied to them. You know what I'm saying? This is a tithe. And I want to model that for you, not because of anything bad, but I want you to be clear. You can make a difference in somebody's life because you were willing to stand for them having something different than they had before. And not just, I'm not saying you need it. You know what I'm saying? It ain't because she couldn't buy her own ticket. That's not even the point. But it's my way. It's a love offering. It's me saying, I appreciate you. And I want you to have something that matters enough to me to share it with you. And that's important because if you don't have people who pour into you, you won't know what it feels like to be nurtured. But you have to pour into others. I shouldn't have to. When you pour into other people, it creates it's an energetic exchange. The universe feels it and hears it. If you want your money to move, give money away. I'm gonna tell you the quickest way to make money is to give it away because you start to realize that money is not yours. It belongs to God. And when you start to stop depending on your willpower and you make room, the universe responds to that. Money is currency. It has to travel. So Jocelyn, I just want to tell you, I love you and I thank you for being my Instagram chick friend and my Instagram therapist. And I can't wait to hug you in Chicago. And I just wanted people to know that you're just an extraordinary woman. So thank you very much.
It means the world to me. It means the world to me. You do. Yes.
You do too as well. So thank you very much. I'm gonna go over to Dr. Nova. I'm muting you, Dr. Nova, because clearly I don't know how else to do I don't know how to do that part. So where is she? Dr. Nova, can you hear me? Are you here? Dr. Nova? Can you hear me? I see that you're here. You're unmuted. I know we can do this, God. I believe in us. I am not a quitter. Okay. And let me see if Dr. Noble, see if you can turn your video on. See if it'll allow you to do that. I don't know what happened with Nick's. Maybe his phone died. Maybe, let me find out. Let me see, Nick. Dr. Nova, I see that you're here. Oh God, come on. I'm on my phone to see if I can get back to Nick because I want y'all to meet him. Okay. All right, God, I can live with this. Okay, so I don't know what's happening with Dr. Nova's stuff, so no problem. I want to share with you about Dr. Nova. Dr. Nova, I don't know how long she's been following me, but she sent me this message to my Facebook Messenger. And she's a military person, and she's going, I believe, she was in Afghanistan. I think she's going somewhere in the Middle East. I don't know if it was Iraq or Iran. I don't remember. But what she's offered to do, which I think is glorious, is she's offered to invest in 2 women. Oh, okay. Let me see. She says, I know you. Okay. Oh, you're going to Saudi Arabia. Okay, she can hear me. She can't. Okay, great. All right. And she's offered to invest in 2 people to buy each person a VIP ticket for 1 tour stop in Santa Monica and 1 to any of the other tour stops. So if there are 2 people here online right now who want to come and it will serve you to have 1 of those VIP tickets, Dr. Nova is sponsoring you. This is her tithe. This is her love offering. And I wish you could hear her word. Her word is so strong. I was like, oh my God, this woman needs a show. But I wanted to see, so if there's anyone on this call who would like to come to the Santa Monica Raw Truth Book Plus tour stop, the VIP, you have to type in your name so we can find you, okay? Or you want to do VIP at any of the other tour stops. Please type in your name because Dr. Nova is going to sponsor you. No, and I love you too, Dr. Nova. Paula says, yes, Houston VIP. Okay, great. So we have, Houston is taken. Thank you very much, Paula. Okay, great. And then we have 1 more tour stop. We have 1 more ticket for Santa Monica. Anyone here? Anyone here? Okay, we'll wait. So Paula, please send an email because I don't want to forget it, and I'm guilty of this. Please send an email to support@defyimpossible, and then put in that Dr. Nova. Dr. Nova, what's your last name? Hold on. Oh, no, that's okay. It's fine. Jackson. Dr. Nova Jackson. Okay. So Dr. Nova, so I'll shoot you a link, and we'll make sure those tickets get to Paula. Patricia, you got your hand up? Honey Bear, are you putting your hand up for Santa Monica? I can't tell yet. Yay! Woohoo! We got 2 giveaways. Yay, team. So Patricia, please do what Paula is doing. This is so great. Congratulations. So Dr. Nova, what I'll do is I'll send you the link, and we'll make sure the tickets get to Patricia. Patricia, please send an email to support@defyimpossible.com because I haven't transferred everything over yet. And please say that you're a recipient for the Santa Monica VIP tour stop. VIP.
Here.
Oh. Hi, Nick. Can you cut on the videos for everybody? Because we got you on host. Can you cut on your video? Let me see if I can get this.
Hey.
Hey. Can you cut on your video?
You cannot start your video because the host has disabled it.
Say again?
Let me see. Let me try it again.
Okay.
It says you cannot start your video because the host has.
Let me see what that's about. So.
Yeah, I wonder why.
It's okay. It's okay. It says technology. So let me see. I'm going to call my tech team. I'm going to reach out to Sanaya, she's in it, but I'm gonna see if I can find someone who could help. Sanaya, I'm gonna see if I can get Dawn. Hi. That's okay, let me try. Hi, ladies. The way the Zoom webinar is set up is the host controls the video. And they have me as a host, right? So I can see that, but it's not allowing me to change anybody's status. So, and it could be because it's in, hey Dawn, do you know how to fix this? Oh, I'm glad you're here. I don't know how to fix it, and I couldn't get Facebook won't activate. It just said no, it's still spinning. But I didn't freak out, and I'm proud of me. I didn't even get mad at Facebook. I didn't get mad at technology at all. But I would love to introduce, I know it's okay, it's all right. And actually it was kind of better. It's nice to have my tried and trues. It's comforting for me, and they should get it first. You know, everybody else can get it after they get it, right? And they didn't get the, I'm getting ready for surgery, Glenda. What are you getting, oh, Glenda, no, okay. Thank you, I love my braids. Glenda, good luck with the surgery prayers. And so Donna's gonna work on seeing if we can get the video turned on, because I don't know how it was set up, and that may be Sanaya, but it's, so I would say you should be able to make Nick. Nick is a host, but it's not allowing him to turn on anything. It won't allow me, and both of them says host. Now keep in mind, we're in webinar, we're not in meeting. So it's different. So I would say you should be able to make Nick, okay. So let me finish this. For Patricia and Paula, email support, make sure you put in Dr. Nova Jackson's name, that you, with the location, VIP, sponsored, right? You know, gifts. And that way, and then what I will do is send a link to Dr. Nova so she can secure the tickets and put them in your name, okay? So that's complete. No, and that's great. So, but I wanted to introduce you to those two ladies because it made me feel, I think sometimes we forget that we're the difference, we're the change we want to see in the world. You know what I'm saying? So, and Dr. Nova was the one who inspired me. Like, my God, I love that she would do that. And she doesn't even know, she doesn't know anybody, right? It's not like she knows you. So I think it's a beautiful thing. So thank you, Dr. Nova. And thank you, Jocelyn, for your loyalty and supporting us, okay? So I'm gonna surrender that. So Nick, I'm not confident we're going to be able to cut you on, but we can hear your voice. So why don't you go ahead and talk, and maybe I'll get a picture of you and plaster it all over Facebook.
I cannot believe it. You know, it's and I keep pressing the start video thing. It says you cannot start video because the host has disabled it. I don't know what's going on, but I'm here.
Well, let me try something. I just reclaimed host, and maybe it could be me. Maybe I could try. No, it doesn't even give me the option to turn on video, right? It just says host, but the way it's a tech thing. If it's set up a certain way, it does tech stuff. So we surrender it, we trust God, and this is where we are. So, all right, beautiful Black man, introduce yourself, share with people who you are, how famous you are, all the good things you're doing, and why you love me.
Well, I want to start with why. Hello, everybody. I'm Nick Few. I'm an actor, professor, and director in LA, and I have the honor and privilege to work with a beautiful, not only the surface, but a beautiful soul who is, you know, it's like catching lightning in a bottle, having the opportunity to work with genius energy. And that's how I feel when I'm working with you. So it is my honor, it is my pleasure, and I cannot wait to show the world who you are and where you've come, because they need to see. I love you so much. And I love your beautiful new hair. You look beautiful, Queen.
Don't you think it's cool? I'm so enamored, man. I'm so enamored with it.
Look at you swinging. You can't stop swinging it.
I wish I hair back and forth. I say, what hair back and forth, right? So I'm so enamored with myself. And it's cool in a ponytail. So I can do a ponytail with it. you know, and I could do it down the middle. Right now it has gel in it, so it's doing all, you know, it's all laid down, which is fine, you know, but it's a different look and it's so filmed out. Like, I'm like, oh my God, I'm such a girl, you know, and so it's very girled out. Thank you very much. But I want to share something with you that you don't know. Can I tell you something?
What's up? What's up?
Okay.
Yes, please.
And this is for everybody, but I want to share it with you. I'm sharing it through Nick because he'll understand the significance of this reveal. Okay. I heard from my publicist, and next Wednesday, and Dawn, we'll get this to Ray too, and we'll push it out. I am going to be live in Hollywood being interviewed by Black Hollywood Live.
Get out of here. That's amazing. Congratulations.
I don't know if people understand what the fuck I'm talking about, but I'm like, do you understand how big that these, I mean, go look them up. They have over 300,000 views.
That's amazing.
People who see them on a regular basis, this is all the Black Hollywood people they interview. And and this is my first interview out. Wow. And it's 2 days before Santa Monica. And it's just such a cool thing. So it's very exciting, and it's one of my reveals. And so what I'm going to ask of everybody, and I will push this out via email, it's a big deal. Is that you come and be, you know, that you watch or you listen or you tweet or whatever the hell they do. Okay, you know, to participate. And I'm excited about that. And I also just got an interview with Broadway World LA. So they're featuring me. And the Hype magazine reached out to me because they want to do something with me. And we haven't even started. Ugh. Do you understand? We haven't even started the tour, and it's starting to, it's the manifesting, the allowing, the receiving is happening, and I haven't done anything. And when I say I haven't done anything, what I'm trying to say to them, Nick, is I think that a lot of times we think that in order to fulfill our destinies and our dreams is that we have to force it. We got to make it happen. We got to grind. We got to, you know, and I'm not doing that. What I'm doing is telling the truth. And let the truth go to work. So I wanted to say that, I wanted to share that with you, Nick, because I know that you get what it means. And I don't necessarily know if people who aren't in that world will understand the significance of something of that magnitude. Nick, where you at? I know you're here. Honey Bear, I think, let me unmute you.
I don't know why I was muted. I don't know.
It's okay. It's just technology. It's just the angels playing with us. So you were saying?
Can you hear me now?
I can indeed.
Okay. Well, I am so proud of you. And look, and now you got your new look ready. I mean, everything is in alignment, right?
I know!
Everything is in alignment. I'm so proud of you. I'm so happy. We're going to have such a good time. I can't wait till you get to town. Oh my God.
I'll be there on Monday. And of course we have to reorganize the rehearsal schedules because of course they said right smack dab right before the dress rehearsal. But we'll work that out. But I wanted to share with everybody about you, Nick. This is what I want y'all to hear about telling the truth and allowing and surrendering. I had tried to get a director for about 2 months, and I couldn't get down with somebody. They didn't feel right, and I was reaching for Black women because that's, you know, my comfort. I feel good with them, and none of them worked out. And I was talking to this director from Comedy Central, and I felt like it was supposed to be the right one, and it just didn't work out. She got a TV show started, so she got busy. And I'm attracted to artists who direct, write, and perform. Okay, and teach, just like me. So I'm like, okay, God, this is what I do. That's and right. Leo was the one who recommended Vincent, who got me to Nick. And I was sick when Nick and I met. And he sent me, I said, you know, my email ends with, I love you. And he said, I love you too. I'm like, okay, this is great. And then when I texted him, I was talking to him on text, and I told him I wasn't feeling well. He told me what kind of medicine to get, some herbal medicine, some natural berries and juices. And he sent me a picture of the bottle. I got them and I got better. And I felt nurtured. And he has been nurturing me as an artist, as a writer. And he's my director, but we collaborate. He helps me stay true to what I'm trying to give you, because I want to give you something beautiful.
And you have poured yourself on that paper, and I can't wait till people are able to just take in who you are, because you're such a magnificent person. This is going to be beautiful.
I just love the way you talk to me. Like, everyone should have a Nick in it. And wait till you see his. Nick, I wish I might have to go to your Facebook and find pictures of you so people can see how pretty you are. Okay,
Feel
you know
free.
what? I think I shall. How about them apples? I'm going to go find me some pictures so y'all can see just how beautiful he is. And I mean, like, his heart is gorgeous, but his body is ridiculous. His face, he looks like an angel. It's like, oh my God, pretty motherfucker. He's one of those, right? So let me get to Instagram. Well, the thing is, because look, we will find a way to make one so y'all can see who he is. And he's done.
Do you know that was my undergrad college's that was our motto, our school motto was, I'll find a one or make one. Can you believe that?
I can.
Look at how in alignment you are. Clark Atlanta University.
Oh, I love you for that. Historically Black colleges. Woo-hoo. Is it Nicholas?
NICFEW, just Nick. NICFEW.
Okay, thank you. Come on. Where is he? There he is, Nick Few. Okay, and these pictures do not do him justice. This one, try to see that. They just don't. Okay, but he's just beautiful. This is his latest. I'm just like, why, God? Why? This is what he looks like on his side. He woke up like this. Okay? No, and the reason I'm saying that is because one of the things that I'm being with, ladies, and this is just my growth edge, is I'm being around a lot of men. Now, part of what I'm being with is really contending with my father wound, because I've contended with my mother wound for the last 3 decades. And so part of what I'm being with is like noticing I'm making room for men to show up in my life who nurture me and love me and celebrate me and empower me. And that's who Nick is for me. And he's just, it's not a romantic thing. It's an empowering thing. You know what I mean? And I love the way that you love me. And I think women should see how they can be loved without it having to be a romantic thing. And I don't say something dirty, but it doesn't have to be a romantic love to be loved by a man. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that man love. Is he pretty? Look at the eyes. Aww. I've heard over you. I think that you're beautiful, but I think it's a demonstration of your spirit. You have an innocent spirit, and you're very pure in your love, right? No, he is beautiful. There's no question mark about it. And I can't wait for us to take pictures together.
I can't wait for that either.
No.
I can't wait for that either.
But I just want to tell you, thank you, Nick, for being such a champion for me and a safe space to be my whole self. And because part of the thing is, and I thought about revealing some of the clothes I'm going to be wearing. For the pimp out, one to show one of the. Is that okay, or should I wait?
No, you should wait. You should wait. We gotta give something to look forward to.
All right, fine. Okay. Yeah, wait. It's so bad in the best way, right?
It's so bad, but it's so good.
I think so too. It's just, but it's a safe space to be sexy. Do you know what I mean? Right. To be erotic, not just smart. And I think I got smart because it wasn't safe to be erotic. It was safer to be smart than to be sexy. And as I mature, I'm giving myself permission to be a woman, to be sexy, and he's a dude, right? So I'm like, oh my God, how did this happen, right? So I'm happy that I'm doing my work with a Black man who gets the value and power of affirmations from Black men to Black women with no ask. And I wanted to speak that to you because it's something that I would love for you to start looking in your own life. Do you have Black men around you who elevate you, who lift you up with no ask? Beautiful. It's important because and that they support your dreams, right? And it's not transactional, it's relational. And that's who Nick is for me. So the Santa Monica sets the tone for the whole tour, but it's being created in love. And my prayer for you is that you understand that you start to orient yourself around allowing and let yourself be loved by people that you didn't think would ever love you. I don't think a Black man could ever love me. I never had a father. And I'm really being with the impact of his absence. That guy, I don't think I ever gave men a chance, you know, and part of what I'm healing and creating in my own energetic is Black men, or men in general, but specifically Black men, because my father was a Black man, and I think it's a father wound. I don't think it's a man wound, I think it's a father wound. Allowing them and attracting Black men who just fucking love me to pieces. And to have a nephew in my life who is already a successful actor. He has movies, he has commercials, he's done Shakespeare in the Park. He's just a badass. And he's brilliant. He's a professor. He teaches at Pepperdine. He's not just, he's multidimensional. He directs, you know, he's an artist, you know, and I so wanted artist friends. So I'm just saying that, Nick, it matters to me that you're here. Thank you for coming into my world. I think you are an answered prayer. And I think you are a healing vehicle by which I'm moving into an energetic space where I'm welcoming the love of Black men.
I'll tell you what, let me tell you, you're an answered prayer to me. I got to work with one amazing playwright who happens to be another Black woman. Her name is Ntozake Shange. And you guys have that same genius energy. I cannot, so really, it's really a privilege to be in your space. It really is. It really is. And I'm just so excited for us to share.
It's going to be glorious.
Yeah, because you're going to speak to a lot of people's pain and hurt. And we need that. We need that for healing, right?
Yeah. For healing, but also for soaring. You know, I think
absolutely.
The soaring, the healing is just a pathway, right? The end result is
that's right.
To really fulfill one's destiny. And you can't really know your destiny until you walk it. You know what I'm saying? If you're calling the shot, that's not destiny, that's a goal. Destiny calls you. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
And so I'm just very appreciative. And I appreciate that God would send me a nephew in my life in this season as I heal. Now, this part is healing the father wound that I hadn't intended to into this season. So it brings forth a lot of things, not just for me, but for my tribe. Because whatever relationship we have with
so many
father,
of us have them. So many of us have them. And in order to, like you said, soar, sometimes we have to lay that burden down by sharing the experience and growing from it and looking and finding out how we can use that to get to our next level, which is what you do. So you're a gift. I love you. I'm gonna have to go right now because I have a call.
I know you have a life, but thank you for hanging in there, and thank you for your support. And I'll talk to you. I'll talk to you soon. Okay. Thank you, Nick.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, everyone.
He's great. And I'm just, God is faithful, and I'm choosing. I'm choosing to have it be good. There's nothing wrong here. One of my spirit people, her name is Kisma. She's training me to realize that everything is always good. There's nothing ever wrong. So I call it good. So clearly God just wanted me to be with us. And I thank you for staying the whole time. And I love you. Thank you for always being thanks for supporting me and helping me be brave as I move into this new world. And I know, Lord God is saying, yes, I know everything is working because it's coming. It's not me seeking, it's coming. And I want that for you. So that's all for now. So thank you for everything. Thank you for being with me. Okay, thank you, Dr. Novella. She said I love me more. Thank you for that. Make sure you subscribe to The Truth. I decided to focus on the podcast before opening the Truth Tribe because I can't do it all at the same time. But make sure that you follow, that you're on my list, that you got notifications turned on for Facebook, and that you subscribe to the Truth Tribe. It's on the Venus Opal site, so that you can stay connected. And as we get more, and it'll get smoother out over time, okay? And Don, my team member, thank you for being here. And I love you for doing everything to help us with the technology. And clearly God just wanted me to talk. And also, we'll take it. And that's all for now. I wanted to keep the time to just an hour or less. And we did that because I want to make it easy for people to listen to later. So that's all. I'm Dr. Venus Opal. I love you with my whole heart. And I'm your hot mess millionaire. And I can't wait to share these new expressions with you. as we move into 2020. Okay, enjoy your day. I love you, and grab your seat. If you haven't already, grab your seat. And congratulations, Paula and Patricia, for Dr. Nova's generous, beautiful gift, love offering to you. Okay, yay. Goodbye for now, and I'll talk to you soon. Stay